Hello, everyone, and welcome to Insider Financial Talk Stocks. My name is Alex Carlson. I will be your host today. I'm the editor-in-chief of InsiderFinancial.com, and in this video, we will recap last week's market action and discuss our game plan for the coming week. But first up, to get our market-moving reports on top small caps, click that link in the description or go to signup.insiderfinancial.com or sign up with your email on any of the pop-ups on InsiderFinancial.com. After you sign up with your email, you can then sign up with your mobile number. Mobile is the fastest way to get our reports, and it works for all numbers worldwide. Simply enter your country code first, followed by your number. For US and Canada, it'd be 1 plus area code and number. Never begin the format with 0. It will not work. And after you sign up, you will get a welcome email, which includes a free copy of the Insider Financial Guide to Penny Stocks ebook. Our ebook, our email service, and our text messaging service are all free service from InsiderFinancial.com. We do not run any paid subscription service, no Discord rooms or Telegram chat groups. Well, guys, I was quiet last week for a number of reasons. August just has not been my month. It started off with a kidney stone, then COVID, and then my mom passed away. Now my 7-month-old daughter has COVID, so I have just been focused on family issues. This week will still be tough, but I will try and get out as many videos and reports out to you guys if I see anything worthwhile talking about. The good news is that there was not a lot to talk about or do really this month. Puts are printing money and calls keep expiring worthless. It's very hard to make money if you are a bull. The only way is by scalping, but scalping is just a hard way to make a living. I think the sell-off right now is a little bit overdone. I think we could see a bounce this week. The futures muted start to the trading week. Just not a lot of conviction. There were some buyers stepping in on Friday. And, really things are not going to get going until after Labor Day. You have a lot of big traders on holiday. It's still August. And then this week on Friday at 10:05 a.m. Eastern, we are getting Fed Chair Jay Powell speaking in Jackson Hole. Given the large gap between July's FOMC meeting and September's, you have an 8-week gap instead of the usual 6 to 7. Investors will be eager to hear if Powell's views on the economy have shifted since the Fed's last meeting. Economists are expecting the tone could be less balanced at Jackson Hole, given the robust data flow since the July FOMC meeting. Q2 GDP came in at 2.4%, well above consensus, and July retail sales, excluding autos, climbed 1%, also above expectations. While the Fed would prefer not to short-circuit the business cycle, policymakers are probably becoming increasingly concerned about a re-acceleration in inflation driven by strong aggregate demand, B of A strategist said. Therefore, we expect Powell to push back implicitly or explicitly against the degree of rate cuts that markets are pricing for next year. Recall that last year, Powell had bluntly stated the Fed is focusing on inflation and price stability over its full employment mandate and warned that rate cuts were not coming soon. So last August, last Jackson Hole, that is really what set up the bear market for the remainder of 2022. So this year is very key. If Powell reiterates, hawkish bent, worried about inflation, we could see the weakness that we've seen in August. We could see that continue into September. So again, let's see how it comes out. Recall that the recent jump in bond yields is likely to be mentioned, though it might not be tackled head on. But our hunch is the Fed will try to avoid adding fuel to the fire in the hawkish direction. This is according to Evercore ISI. Overall, Evercore ISI expects the Fed to be cautious and avoid piling on the rise in yields, but not to try to tell the bond market that it is wrong either. So this is the yields. This is the 2-year 4.9%, 5-year 4.38%, 30-year 4.384%, and the 10-year 4.26%. And you can see these trends. You can see where we're at. all I could tell you is just don't fight the trend. You could really see it on the weekly candles. So this is, if you wanted to know the one indicator that I really like, it's just simply the weekly candles. It really tells you what the trend is, and it's all about finding that trend, riding that wave, get on, get off, make that money, and do it with as little stress as possible. That is the goal. For next week, some things I will be watching on Monday. Notable companies due to report include Zoom Video. Options trading applies a double-digit share price swing for FFIE, which is due to report. FFIE, due to report, got hit on Friday, down 9%, trading at 24 cents. The stock soared 25% after its last earnings report. This one, again, we're just not seeing a lot of follow through in a lot of these names. It's really just best to day trade, maybe hold overnight, swing overnight, but nothing long term right now. Cash is, none of this is financial advice, but cash is a great position to be in. And again, just wait for those right setups. Tuesday, we're getting Lowe's, Dick's Sporting Goods, Baidu, Toll Brothers. All of this is key to the sense of the overall health of the overall economy. We're getting Richmond Fed President Thomas Barkin and Chicago Fed President Austin Goolsbee are both scheduled to give speeches on Tuesday. On Wednesday, big mover will be NVIDIA reporting earnings after the bell. We also get Analog Devices, Snowflake, SNOW, Autodesk, Splunk, and Foot Locker. Options trading implies a double-digit swing price for Peloton, PTON, which reports after the bell. NVIDIA stocks that I'll be watching. NVIDIA's earnings report include Marvell Technology, MRVL, Monolithic Power Systems, MPWR, Qorvo, QRVO, and AMD. Citi analyst Atif Malik maintains a buy rating and a $520 price target on NVIDIA. He suggests that data center sales for the upcoming quarter might rise by 90% year over year and 12% quarter over quarter, exceeding the 87% and 12% expectations of Wall Street. While the consensus sell side remains a buy, there are concerns about unfavorable valuation for NVIDIA. The consensus EPS estimate is for $2.08 a share. Consensus revenue for $11.07 billion in revenues. NVIDIA has beaten EPS estimates in 6 of the last 8 quarters, while exceeding revenue projections in all of them. On Thursday, notable companies due to report include Intuit, INTU, TD Bank, Workday, WDAY, Ulta Beauty, and Marvell Technology, MRVL. We're also going to get big moves from Gap, GPS, and Affirm AFMR after the report. On Thursday, AMC will enact a 1-for-10 split unless a court ruling gets in the way. The AMC stock split will be followed on August 25th by conversion of all APE units to common stock. The Fed, also as I said, Thursday, the Federal Reserve Bank of Kansas City will host central bankers, policymakers, academics, and economists from around the world at its annual Economic Policy Symposium in Jackson Hole. The highly watched event is titled Structural Shifts in the Global Economy and will run for 3 days. And then at 12 p.m., Richmond Fed President Tom Barkin scheduled to give an interview on CNBC. But some small caps worth watching right now. TTOO had some opportunities last week. GNS weekly was made new highs last week, but red candle couldn't hold the gains. APRN red week. RGTI correcting. This has been a winner for us. VFFF, as I said, this one looks incredibly cheap. Needs to get above $1. Be watching this one for further upside. INQ correcting here. TUP corrected as well, but held the $2, and $2 is where we got the last move from 2 to 6. So let's see how this week goes. If it's a strong week in the market, we can get some of these meme stocks and short squeeze plays running again. OGI had a good week, closed at $1.57. Be watching this one this week. GRPN just been running up for the past few weeks from bottoming just under at $2.89 back in May at $11.29. So this has just been a multi-week runner, one of the few. So congrats if you banked in GRPN. Been talking about this one for the past couple of weeks. IDAI talked about this one a few weeks ago. Consolidating here, needs to close above really $4 to really get the market going. We're consolidating in here. Be watching this one. And FFIE, continue to watch this one. And what we do here at InsiderFinancial.com is put stocks on your radar that have the potential for outsized moves. As I say repeatedly, there's always opportunities. The problem is identifying which stocks to be in. The key is trading green, not red. We are looking for those momentum plays that have catalysts. It's all about finding the momentum before it happens and ride that wave. Sometimes those waves are big, sometimes they are small. Right now, as I said earlier, cash is the best position, best to wait for the right trade setups, and that's what we are doing here at InsiderFinancial.com. To get our small cap reports, we cover low floats, short squeezes, recent IPOs, biotech FDA plays, AI stocks, EV stocks. Click that link in the description or go to signup.insiderfinancial.com or sign up on any of the pop-ups on insiderfinancial.com. No spam, your info is never shared. Unsubscribe anytime. You can even sign up just to see the level of research we do here at insiderfinancial.com and unsubscribe. Finally, Insider Financial and I are not investment advisors. This video does not provide investment advice. Always do your research, make your own investment decisions, or consult with your nearest financial advisor. This video is not a solicitation or recommendation to buy, sell, or hold securities. This video is our opinion, is meant for informational and educational purposes only, and does not provide investment advice. Past performance is not indicative of future performance. Thanks for watching. Remember to smash that like button, hit the notification bell to be notified when a new video is uploaded. Have a great week, traders. Bye-bye.